This video is not meant for children under 13.
Previously on Family Guy.
How is it a movie as shit as Misty Island Rescue can produce such a badass set like this? This is a set I would love to do a review on one day. If I ever find it for a decent price, god damn it, eBay sellers. Well, there goes another line of dialogue that's no longer valid. Who gives a shit? Let's just get to the history lesson. 2010 was an interesting year to be a Thomas fan. It was the 65th anniversary of Thomas. And to celebrate this, we got a new movie and a new installment for the Railway series, which acted as the final book of the series. So with all this cool stuff coming out, how would it go? Well, the book, from what I've heard, was kind of a letdown. And the movie, well, to quote The Rock,
it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all, everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
Yeah, 2010 was not a good year for Thomas. Misty Island Rescue is by far the biggest piece of shit Karen Filler has ever written in her entire career. I mean, this movie is just filled with shit, man. From the absolutely abysmal writing to the constant rhyming and alliteration that pops up every 5 seconds.
My name's Kevin. Just give me a call. Whatever you need, I'll take care of it all.
To the annoying as hell characters, to the poor character choices, and we even have Thomas being a fucking racist for some reason.
I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt means a really useful steamy. You'll never be that.
I'll talk more in depth about it whenever I do a review of this movie, but take my word for it, this is the biggest piece of dog shit this franchise ever came up with. And there is no shortage of that, unfortunately. Despite this movie being a giant turd, there is one thing about this movie I do look back fondly on, and that is the hype and marketing around this movie at the time. See, I was a little kid when this movie came out, and I was a huge Thomas fan, and I remember being very excited for this movie. I remember there was a trailer that made the movie look a lot better than it was going to be. There was books, there were video games, and of course, we had amazing toys. Being the Trackmaster fan that I am, one of the toys I remember as a kid was the Zip, Zoom, and Logging Adventure set. I remember one day my mom came home from work and she had a surprise for me in the back of her car. And when I opened up the trunk, I found this set right here. And I was literally the happiest kid in the world that day. I have a lot of fond memories just fooling around and playing with this set. And of course I don't have it anymore, which made me sad. So one day I was just scrolling around on eBay and I came across an eBay auction for this set. I eventually won it and only paid about...
What the fuck?
Are you guys even surprised at this point? So after one empty bank account later, I finally re-own this set and it's ready for me to review. Although it may not look like it, this set is actually really important to the Trackmaster history because it was the first set made by Fisher-Price, aka Mattel. See, Mattel had purchased the rights to make Thomas toys after Hit Toys' contract had expired the previous year. With it came a complete redesign of the Trackmaster logo and a few changes to some of the engines. So being that this is the first set made by Fisher-Price, it has to be good, right? Well, I don't fucking know. That's why I'm reviewing this set. And this history lesson's going on for way too long, so let's just get into it already. Bring in the big dude with the big-ass bucket on his head. Welcome back to Young Handsome Man Wastes His Life Savings on Trades with Face merch, number 287. So, if you read the title of the damn video, we're reviewing another Trackmaster set. This time it's the Zip, Zoom, and Logging Adventure set. As seen as in the shitty Musty Island retard movie. How is it shit movies can make good toys? Who fucking cares? This looks like it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to build. You got all this log and track and wind up shit. It would be easier if I didn't have this freaking helmet in the way so I could actually see what I'm doing. Do I dare remove my helmet and expose my identity for the whole world to see? Do I dare break my code? Nah, who fucking gives a shit. Alright guys, time to do something that I never thought I would do. But here we go.
Hello there.
Well, this is awkward. So, this is what I look like, guys. If I get any comments saying that I look weird, fuck you. Anyway, let's get back to the review, shall we? So here we have the box, and if you look in the box, you see we have like this little Thomas right here with his little green fucking truck that tips over. And then we have a small picture right here of some fucking kid playing with the set. We have some words right here that I don't want to fucking read. And then we have this really ugly picture, well, drawn picture of Thomas. Like, look at that shit, dude. It didn't even properly drew Thomas's lamp. Now, why the fuck does Thomas look like that? That is the face of a man who's about to kill children. And then if we go on the back, we have another picture of some fucking weird ass kid playing with this set. Here it shows off all the features that the set has. And then here we have some words that, of course, I'm not gonna read because who has time to fucking read? And down here we have like some more advertising for toys. Here we have advertisement for Idiot 1, Idiot 2, and Green Pussy. We have some rolling stock. And then we have the oh so famous Shake Shake Bridge, which I'm probably not gonna review on this channel. Maybe I will. Who the fuck knows at this point? We could all die at any point, so who knows? So yeah, that's the box review, and let's unbox some fucking trains, damn it. Alright, I killed the box, and now let's rip her open. How the fuck do I open this thing? Okay, I figured it out. You just do that, and you open it, and look at all the goods, y'all. It's the goods. Already, I see we have the paper that tells you how to build the fucking thing. We have some brown track. We have some tree pieces. We have a big tree piece. We have the zip line thingy. More tree pieces. A bunch of brown track. A log. More pieces. Tree pieces. More tree pieces. Some switches. Very long fucking switches. More special pieces. We got a house. We got some more track and diddly bobs. Track. Log pieces. And finally we have this little pamphlet. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So here we just have like a little pamphlet. The pamphlet of 2010 that shows you all the engines you could buy at that time, all the road vehicles, the greatest moment packs, the RC engines, and some small starter sets, some track packs, some rolling stock packs, and of course this big ass fucking set that we're reviewing. Oh, we forgot to get the blue bastard out. And of course he's covered in wiring, because fuck me. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit. Actually, no, it's not, because this wire is coming off very quickly, and I said it was coming out very quickly. There we go, he's free. It's the star-billing bastard himself, Thomas. I have like a fucking clone army's worth of these guys. And now I guess all that's left is to remove his little fucking green truck that he comes with. Yeah, it's free. It's free, y'all. We can go home now. This box is literally only meant for carrying body parts in it now. So I've organized all the shit, and now it's time to build the shit. And hopefully I can do it without any issues. Because now that I'm not restricted to a fucking helmet, I can see better. I honestly don't know where the fuck to start. These constructions are kind of all over the place. Well, we're gonna try it anyway. So let's speedrun this biatch. Well, that was a pain to build. Yeah, it's finished, so cut to the next scene. So here is the set fully assembled, and I gotta say, this is one impressive looking set. I love all these new pieces like this building right here. The zip line looks really cool. I even like the little log pieces we get. I also really love the brown track we get in this set. It really gives you that Misty Island rescue vibe. I also really love all the little molded details that are into the track. This is definitely one of the most impressive looking sets I reviewed in the Trackmaster range. We also have a set of points with some exclusive buffers right here, and this allows you to expand upon this set and connect it to other Trackmaster sets. Although when I was expecting this set, I found one little annoyance, and that being I had some problems with my Thomas model. So for some odd reason, this Thomas is very, very loud. I don't know why it's so loud, but that could be a problem, because how am I gonna explain how this set works if the damn Thomas is louder than my voice? Well, I guess I'll just have to shout my lines then, so here we go! So this is how this set works. Thomas just fucks around on Misty Island, and he comes over here, he gets to that switch right there, and then he comes up to the zip line, and he just zips down that bench into the other side. And one good thing about it is, you don't have to keep doing that forever and ever, and you can just switch it to the logging mill. But in typical Leo Kim video fashion, it bridges out because I didn't bother to reset it, and he's fucking dead. So there actually is another purpose to this set, and it's this logging mill right here. So if we just set the points to the logging mill, I'll show you what happens. So Thomas just comes in the same direction as last time, except he goes straight instead of making a right, and he comes to the logging mill, and then what happens is, I fucked it up. What happens, God damn it. So what happens is Thomas gets stopped over here, and then you just drop the log in there, and you wait for this fucking thing to pick it up, and it's just slowly but surely it'll come back around and pick it up. There we go. And it goes all the way to the top, and it drops down right here, and then you just move Thomas forward, and then another thing stops him. Then you take this green fucking Walmart shopping cart, and it's supposed to just, alright, let's set it up right. It's supposed to just cut through the log like that, and then it comes down here, and it's back in the cart. And now Thomas can take his little ass fucking log and do whatever the fuck he's gonna do with it. So while I was filming some of these shots right here, I actually got sidetracked because I actually had too much fun playing with this set. This is definitely a very fun set to play with, and I'm sure any Trackmaster fan, whether young or old, is going to have a lot of fun playing with this set. There's a lot of cool stuff to do on this set. You have both your exciting, wacky shenanigans, and you also have something to do, so Thomas doesn't just feel like he's on a roller coaster ride. And like I said, this set is visually impressive. It definitely looks like Misty Island Rescue just hopped off the screens and into the Trackmaster world. This set is pretty cool. I have very little complaints about this set. One thing I guess I could complain about is the Thomas. While it does make sense Thomas would be in this set as he is the main character, I must ask, why don't we get an exclusive Thomas in these big sets? I definitely think a shock face would have been a nice addition to this set. And maybe some little details on the Thomas, like some brushes or leaves or something, just to make this Thomas a little bit more exclusive. And unfortunately, we do have another small problem with this set, and that being, this set is not compatible with all the Trackmaster engines. According to the instructions, they give you a list of engines that will not work on this set, and that's mostly the tender-powered engines. Yes, if you're one of those fans who really like the tender-power engines, you're going to be very disappointed to find out they are not very reliable on this set. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. And, yeah, it's getting kind of weird, guys. So, I'm just going to put the helmet back on. So what are my final thoughts on this set? Despite being based off a really shitty movie, this set is actually a really fun, entertaining set. A lot of cool play value in this. A lot of cool pieces. It looks like Misty Island Rescue. It gives you that feeling. And it's just fun to play with. And it definitely gives me a lot of nostalgia from when I used to have it as a kid. It has like the same vibe as like the Risky Rails Bridge Drop or Action Canyon. It's just a lot of fun to play with. So yeah, if you ever find this set for a decent price online, I highly recommend you get it because it's just too much fun to pass on. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. Leave a like and subscribe and do all that nonsense. And if you excuse me, I'm going to go see if I can find a girlfriend using my oh-so-famous catchphrase, "Love me or die, bitch."